really briefly, and I won't take up a lot of your time, about what it means to be an RBT. I started in this field 7 years ago as a special ed teacher in a self-contained classroom working with children with autism. Working with children with autism can be one of the most rewarding and amazing experiences a person can have as a job. At the same time, it can be extremely stressful and frustrating. To become an RBT, or a registered behavior technician, you have to have about 3 months minimum of experience working in this field. After that, you get referred by a behavior analyst like myself to undergo 40 hours of online classes. After the 40 hours of online classes, you have to take a review course by a behavior analyst to make sure that you're prepared to sit for an exam. After the review course, you have to sit with the behavior analyst to take a 2-hour basically testing protocol where we're going to test to make sure that you understand the basic components of behavior analysis. After the 2-hour protocol, you have to go to UNLV and you have to take a 75-question proctored exam. That whole process for a provider to make one person an RBT can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months, which costs a lot of money for the providers. After that's happened, there's no guarantees that these RBTs are actually going to stay with the provider because the job is so stressful. So basically,
I'm representing more than 100 families, and my testimony is simple. It's just for 1 minute because my English is not good, so I can talk for 3 minutes. And first of all, I would like to say thank you for Medicaid to cover ABA here in Nevada. I'm happy for that. However, I'm not agreeing with some points, and especially, I have many comments, but I respect the time too, and especially the transition for our families who already have the services. It's really hard for them. There are other thing that I wanted to say is about Atap. I noticed from the families that they don't have enough information. This side we have a few families that they know that they can have Atap as provider, and in this side we have many families that they don't have any idea about Atap as provider. So those families, they are crazy looking for providers, and I think that is not fair. We are here for the best of our children. And I believe that every child, every family needs to have the same opportunity. Please consider that, and we have a statement. Please take your time to see this, and thank you.
Thank you very much.
For the record, I am a mom of a 9-year-old boy with autism. I've been notified of the changes that are going to happen 2 weeks ago. I need to make those changes by June of the 1st, 2016. I've been calling all the providers. They require an evaluation for a neuropsychologist. There's a waiting list of 3 months just to get in that. Once I get that, I need to get on a waiting list to get a provider that is 6 months long. That means my child is gonna stay without therapy for 9 months. And half of these providers cut the therapy because they don't serve kids after the age of 10. So my child will just receive services for 2 months and then that's it. I have no other thing that I can do. Also, half of these providers are center-based, so that will mean that I will have to take my kid over there and spend 3 hours in the waiting room for them to work with my child. I have 2 other kids. We cannot spend 3 hours every day on a waiting room, and I don't have money to afford a babysitter just because the way Atap is transitioning us. Please, please, please help us. It's not just me, there's a lot of families. We're losing crucial time of time that our kids need. My kid, without 10 months of therapy, is gonna go back. It's gonna go way back, and we're gonna lose all the skills that we've been working for 3 years now. We're gonna lose our therapists. These are good kids that are using this job to pay for college. you're not just affecting families with this change, but you're affecting them too. We're losing all this team that we have together to help my kid and to help other kids. Please take us into consideration and add it to the agenda. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.